Good morning, everybody. Kilt here, coming at you from the Appalachian Trail. It is morning of day 58. We are pushing north. Ooh, got the trees in the way. To Woods Hole Hostel. Gonna do a little hostel hop. Lick Skillet to Woods Hole, and then possibly all the way to Pearisburg to another one. But that's what the trail allows, so why not take advantage of it? We are rocking the new pack from Lat AF. It's the Curve 46 full suspension. Let me tell you what, it is riding so nice. Man, what a difference. So, needless to say, so far I'm very happy with it. But we got a decent day ahead of us. Not too worried about it because the terrain, 100 foot, is supposed to be great. So, no major climbs. One, maybe two okays, but the rest of it supposed to be pretty decent. Mostly ridges again, so it's great for making miles, but not great for views. Got a bridge or two we're gonna cross today, so we'll check those out when we get there. So other than that, let me get pushing north. We got a great start this morning. On trail hiking by 8 o'clock. I mean, you can't beat that, especially when you're in a hostel. And you have to travel to get to the trailhead. Woo! So, let me get moving, and I'll bring it back when something fun happens. So, let's check out the trail this morning. All right, well, if you haven't figured it out by now, you don't know me. I like bridges and rivers. Ooh, and this is a fun one. Let's hold on tight. This is coming in to the road for Trent's Groceries. Look at this. Wow, that water's glass. That's that flat water for you there, Kevin. Paddle that. Right after you make it through the rock garden that's up there. All right, enough of me filming. There's hikers waiting to get across the bridge. Woo, she's shaking. Good times. How's it going?
Hey.
All right, all right. All right, let's get down these wet stairs. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot to report since the bridge, the suspension bridge. This has been the trail for a little while. You can see, I'll just turn, show y'all. Not much going on, not much to see, just in the woods. Both sides, same thing. So, this is the reason I'm going to be able to do a pretty big day, because of the trains like this. Well, look at that, you know the drill. It's a bridge. Little fishing creek. Just kind of flowing right there through the rhododendrons. Ooh, she's a shaky one. Let's see what's up here. See a clearing. Could be something, could be nothing. Birds are alive this morning still. Just making great time. Oh, there's more forest. Well, this is kind of cool and unexpected. Nope, not the campsite. This old pond. Should be getting close to the shelter for lunch. And Lily just roll up on this pond. And that, I don't know if you can tell, but that's pretty clear water. Wowzer. Another big old campsite right over there in the trees. Huh. I'll have to double check the book. I don't remember that. Well, we'll know at the end of the day wrap up, won't we? Alright, let's go get some lunch. There hasn't been a whole lot. There's been a ton of little footbridges, but they start becoming all the same. Tons and tons of stream crossings today. So. Alright, here's the Wapiti Shelter. Lunchtime. It's a nice one. Oh, that's new. Pretty cool. Nobody home. And there it is. Log style shelter. It's kind of like the one at Old Orchard, but that one was old. This is nice. And there's a privy right there through the pine tree. Tons of little camping tent sites. Leftover logs left for benches that haven't been burnt yet. Pretty cool. All right, it is lunchtime, so let's go ahead and get rested up, get some lunch, take a nice long stretch and break, and then continue pushing north. Got dinner to get to, so see you in a little bit. Oh, maybe here. Let's try this. Oh, maybe this is it. There we go. Here we go. Step down. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. I don't know how good that's coming out, but that is one big valley floor down there. Wilburn Valley. You can see the edge of the mountain right over there. And then nothing for a while till way out there. All right. And this here is the big old rock outcropping to walk out onto to get that view. And there's one big old cabin nestled right there in the slap middle of the hillside. Old forest road here. You can see the old forest road there. And this is actually the Resupply Trail now. This here is the Resupply Trail Blue Blaze, which back in the day used to be the original AT. And basically right down there it drops off to a pretty steep climb. But what it ended up doing, if you take it, I mean it's not the AT anymore, but you can still take the trail, and it cuts off like 4.6 miles of today's distance. But like I said, it's the old AT, it's not the current AT, so. But that's where we're at. We are approaching, I want to say, I believe it's Horse Gap Run. And then not too far from Sugar Run Gap. Lots of rocks today. Still making decent time. Legs and knees are a little sore. But we'll get there. This is kind of the current terrain. These big boulder rocks and steps. Oh, all right. Well, as far as today and the 18 miles are concerned, we are basically right there, top of the hill. That's the road. Sugar Run Gap. Dun, da, da. Sugar Run Gap. Here we are. So, Woods Hole Hostel. Looks like to the right, because I'm going north, to the right, half mile. All right, let's get up here. So we have our end of the day marker for mileage, because we don't get to count the half mile. We call that the Blue Blaze. Here we are, Sugar Run Gap. And we go that way tomorrow morning. All right, go right down that road. We will see you all for end of the day wrap up. What a day it has been. All right, there it is. Woods Hole Hostel and B&B. Just finished our half-mile walk down the gravel road, forest road. Let's go see what we got. It's been a long, long day. Hopefully I got a bunk reserved. Oh, this is a really cool farm. All kinds of stuff. Got the stream running right through. Minnow pond. There we are. Woods Hole. Oh yeah, rocking chairs on the porch. Welcome sign. All right, let me see if we go get a bunk or something. We'll be back. All right, we're here at the bunkhouse at the Woods Hole Hostel. Got me a room upstairs. I'm not going to go inside right this second just because there's some hikers hanging out downstairs. But they offer a lot of different stuff here. Yoga, massage therapy. It's a really nice place. No alcohol or drugs on premises. They make homemade smoothies and ice cream and bread and butter and cheese. Gonna get me a smoothie here around just after 4 o'clock. It's a working organic farm. All kinds of stuff. A fire pit over here. That's the main house, the big house. That's their vegetable garden right here. Herbs and stuff. More out here in the front. Swing around to the side here. A full bathhouse out back. 2 showers, 2 toilets. Doesn't look like anybody's. Maybe. Let's see. That's not an outhouse. That's actually a resupply closet. It's like a little mini store. Food and meals and snacks and all that, and coffees, and just a resupply closet. It's pretty cool. And it's all on the honor system. You just take it all, write it all down, and then pay as you go. Laundry. And in here we have, well, make it quick. We got 2 shower stalls and 2 bathrooms. All running water, all hot water. Spin around, focus. In the cabinet they've got towels and loaner clothes. And they have cabins on platforms. As you can see, up there. So those sleep 2. We got 1 there. And we got 1 over here. And then just past those, the tent platforms is actual regular tent camping. There's some campers over there for the night, some other hikers. Just staying over there. And they say from those tent spots over there, looking out down the end of the holler here, it's got the best sunrise. So we will walk over here. Just a quick mini tour. And then we'll do a wrap up. So there you go, looking down the holler. Clothesline out here. And for those of you that do hike and watch other hikers, you may recognize this hobbling stranger here. Megan B.
That's me.
The Meandering Megan.
That's me. Just hanging out.
She's been hanging out doing work for Stay ever since she got a fracture in your foot. Stress fracture in her foot.
Yeah.
So.
It's all good. It's nice to see familiar faces.
Yeah, she will be back on trail, pushing north like the rest of us very soon.
That's right.
So, what else we got? Breakfast in the morning, all natural from the garden again. So let's go ahead and get the book and get this wrap up done. All right, well, we started our day right there, 6:04:09 at the Lick Skillet Hollow, where we ended, and it was an easy, well, I wouldn't say oh, hang on one second. I wouldn't say easy, but it was better terrain underfoot today, allowing a big mile day. So we had to climb out of there, ran the ridge, come on down. There's a suspension bridge. I showed you the suspension bridge. Popped across the street. Had no need to go over to Trent's Groceries, just because it was a half mile off trail and I wasn't getting anything, didn't need anything. So we pushed all the way on. Didn't go down to the Dismal Falls because there wasn't really anything interesting to see there either, but we did take a picture of the sign. And that's when we started doing all the footbridges and all the fun stuff. Creek crossing after creek crossing after creek crossing. Lots of ridge running. Got to the bottom of the page, and what do? Turn the page. And there's our, you can barely see it, but that's the Wapiti Shelter right there where the holes are punched. That's where we stopped for lunch. And that's when our good climb of the day started. And it was a nice long climb. Wasn't horrible, but it felt like it was never going to end. And then we got to the top, ran the ridge. Oh, dogs are going. Dogs are barking. Someone's here. So, ran the ridge. Didn't see a whole lot. Where's it at? Where's the view? There's the view. So, on Guthooks, you gave it a name. In the book, it just says view. And that was at the top. And that was at 3,900 feet. So we continued running the ridge. Came down just a little bit. Showed you right there the Ribble Trail. And then we ended right there at Sugar Run Gap Gravel Road at mile marker 625.4 on day 58. for a new record of 20.5, and it did not feel like it. And we are at the Woods Hole Hostel. So just like when we did the 19-mile day, the terrain allowed for it. It allowed for a get in at a respectable time. I didn't have to push too hard. I didn't have to injure myself in the process. But we're sitting here at Woods Hole Hostel at 20.5 mile day. Mile marker 625.4, and we will push into Parisburg, Virginia tomorrow, and most likely go straight into Angel's Rest and stay the night at Angel's Rest, do a resupply, and figure out what we're going to do there, because we have a big long stretch out of Parisburg without a resupply. So figure out what we're going to do when tomorrow arrives. Other than that, that's all I've got. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a long one, kind of sporadic, but that's what the trail provided me, so that's what I'm sharing with you. Other than that, once again, thank you everyone for following. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying the journey with me. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If so, we'll see you in the morning. Have a good night, everybody. I am Kilt. Bye-bye.